Animals. Nutrient absorption. Nutrient absorption, what is it? Nutrient absorption is the transfer of nutrients from the lumen of the GI tract to the circulatory system. It is the primary function of the small intestine. But why do we need it? The reason why nutrient absorption is so important for our bodies is that nutrients need to be absorbed into our gut in order to be able to go into our bloodstream, which then flows to our brains and other parts of our bodies that need those nutrients to function in our bodies correctly. If we didn't have nutrient absorption, our bodies would not be able to function correctly. This would make our body more likely to have deficiencies and make us susceptible to contract diseases. Regulation. Regulation. What is it? Regulation is a process by which organisms maintain homeostasis, a stable internal environment. The endocrine system and central nervous system are the two major systems that are responsible for the regulation of homeostasis in our bodies. But why do we need regulation? Regulation keeps our bodies in a stable internal environment. In order for our bodies to remain in a consistent, stable environment, our body is constantly making changes and adjustments to the inside and outside of our cells. Without this regulation, our cells would not function properly, and it could lead to disease. There are two different main things that could happen. First, our cells would have deficiency, meaning they would not get what they need. Second, they could become toxic, meaning the cells could be poisoned. Defense. Defense. What is it? Defense is a protection from harm in our bodies. Our body has many different ways of using defense, but there are three main lines of defense in our bodies. Why do we need defense? Our immune system and other natural barriers in us defend our body from illness and infection. Some of our natural barriers are our skin, tears, stomach acid, and earwax. There are three lines of defense that need to be passed before entering our body. Those are the physical barrier, the non-specific innate response, and the specific adaptive response. All of these help our body stay healthy and avoid getting sick. If we didn't have any of this, it would be very dangerous because we wouldn't have anything protecting us from illness, disease, and infection, and other things that could enter our body that don't need to. Reproduction. Reproduction, what is it? Reproduction is the ability to produce offspring. In other words, the ability to have babies. There are 4 different functions our body has in the reproductive system. Those functions are to produce sperm cells and egg cells, to transfer these cells and keep them stable, to take care of the offspring that are developing, and lastly, to produce hormones. Why do we need reproduction? Reproduction is really important because it is the way an offspring is produced by their parents. Reproduction makes sure that a species does not go extinct or disappear. In order for our ecosystem to stay stable and for more life to be created, we need reproduction. If we didn't reproduce, life on Earth would come to an end, because once an animal or species died out, that would be the end of it, and there wouldn't be any more offspring to continue the life.